Eisenhower as president never got his proper respect. Nowadays, when we talk about the Cold War, normally we started off by talking about FDR and the ending of World War II with Truman, and then we kind of go, oh, and then Eisenhower was president. Meanwhile, JFK, and then we talk about JFK a whole bunch, even though he was only president for a handful of years. Meanwhile, Eisenhower did a lot of good stuff when he was president. He started NASA, he made the Interstate Highway Act, and connected the whole country together. He integrated schools, and he was really popular across the board among all the different people, because back when he was just a general, he never talked about politics. That's a big thing within the US military, is the generals never talk politics. Meaning that when he came in as president, he was able to do things that were broadly popular across the parties because he didn't have a specific party line that he had to toe. He also increased the nuclear program, both in nuclear energy as well as nuclear weapons, and brought us really a lot further forward in that process, as well as reducing the size of the military while increasing the amount of nuclear weapons, because his feeling was, the whole point of the military is to defend the United States. And if we have nuclear weapons, no one's going to try to invade us. So why do we need to have a billion regiments? Because we still had a ton of military personnel and equipment. And so he reduced the size of that. Now, he also had some negatives, right? Every president does. And some of that was within the CIA. However, he was also pretty open and honest about what was going on with the intelligence agencies. I think overall, he was a pretty good president. I mean, he was president in the 1950s, which is kind of considered to be a pretty decent time in American history. But kind of like the Korean War, he's kind of a forgotten president a little bit. People talk about World War II, and they talk about the Vietnam War, and they kind of just skip over everything in between.